Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Harakah Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who do fool and teach well. This younger brother here, Shamash 1, Ban Yahweh, and I'm here on Zero Edge again, and I have this article. Argentina's power restored at the blackout plunged half of country into darkness. This was from yesterday, March 2nd, 2023. National Grid in Argentina has regained power after a fire caused damage to a high voltage power line that sparked blackouts for half the country, according to the BBC. Alright, and as we all know, they deserve this. Alright, so let's go. Pretty sure it's what am I trying to say? I'm pretty sure Colombia, that's Zebulon, but let's go see here. If you go pull this up real quick, it won't take me any time at all. Rather than guessing, why don't we just check to be 100% sure? Let's see here. Oh my gosh, why is the image so fucking... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's Asher. So I was wrong. So yeah, this is judgment to Asher, tribe of Asher. Wait, no. Naphtali. That's what I meant to say. Whoops. So yeah, this is the tribe of Naphtali getting judgment. More than 20 million individuals experienced a power outage on Wednesday afternoon when transmission lines were damaged by a fire in fields west of the capital, Buenos Aires. This incident also resulted in the state of a nuclear facility at Tucha 1 and Embalse being shut down. In Argentina, 20 million people were left without electricity due to a major fire that led to the shutdown of the Tucha 1 nuclear power plant. TV station Todo Noticias reported that the grid was unable to meet 40% of electricity demand, Bloomberg said. The graphic below shows the moment power generation plunged. So let's see here. I think that's megawatts. I think that's like in the millions. I think that's like 10 to the 6 is megawatt. But I see here, you can see the dip right there. Oh, okay, I think that means renewable. You see like the green stuff. I think that's like hydro. I don't know. Terminal means maybe that's like electric or something. You got nuclear and stuff. That's a total. So we should really be looking at the totals, the red. And you see that, boom, big spike, big downward spike. How long were they left without power? Oh, okay, so they're just without power on Wednesday afternoon. So that was like the first. So they were without power. It seems for like a day or so. Alejandra Rodriguez. Hold on, let me go here. Buenos Aires power spills were reported across many districts. Entire neighborhoods went dark. Traffic lights malfunctioned. Subway station service halted, and mass confusion was widespread. All right. So, shit, same thing that happened down back there is gonna happen and come to the United States when blackouts happen out here too. It's only a matter of time. We know that these are things that have been talked about in media. We know about the predictive programming and all that. We know about the stuff that these people say in their, I don't know if you call that predictive programming exactly, but they pretty much tell you in their face. You look at like the WEF and stuff like that in their meetings. They're outright what they're talking about. Blackouts finna happen and riots and stuff like that. And whenever they say, "Oh, we need to prevent these things," then you're pretty damn sure that they're organized in that stuff and that it is gonna happen. But before I want to get into that, I'm gonna get into how this is like, judgment and stuff. Um, um, yeah, this is Deuteronomy 20:16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Okay, so we're cursed. And the city represents America, right? And then, the field is the rest of the world, right? And you go into like the parables, the field represents the world. So let's see here. What else do we have? So this is the example of a curse, them being without power. Hold on. I'm reading through it right now. Deuteronomy 20, just combing through, seeing if I find something else that's Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments, his statutes which he commanded thee, right? And we know that also we're supposed to live in these commandments, right, and do them, and also practice them, and so on and so forth, right? We know that. How does it go? How does it go? We rehearse the righteous acts. There we go. Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Right? And I have here the put these curses are a clue of who the real people are. Right? The real Israelites are, which is so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And this is the curses right here. This is an example of it. Now, was it really caused by fire? I'm doubtful. I doubt it. But you see, according to the BBC, so it's a bunch of bullshit. More than likely they got like an Asian or something. He probably did that, and they did that shit on purpose. But it plunged entire. Let's see here. Buenos Aires, right? Pretty much, you saw the collapse of a big city here. You have a capital city. We could just do an experiment here. Hold on. Alright, so just one random thing here. See, you don't see anything. You don't see anything here about it. So yeah, I was gonna use the BBC. Because we already used that one already for the article that we just read, quoted it, so we know that they reported on it. But go on the front page here of CNN, I don't see anything here. So yeah, that's all more important why you go into different things. So yeah. Big events like that, like hearing about a pretty much entire city collapsing like that into chaos, you would think that would be on front page news, but it's not. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 1, for great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed, therefore unnurtured souls have erred. Yeah, so great are thy judgments, it cannot be expressed. Let's see what that is. Like the judgments are pretty much so great, that you really can't express it, you really can't explain it, really to its fullest with our, carnal minds. Of course, we can explain certain things, right? Because the scripture says, those that are given to us belong to us, not to our children. But those things that are secret belong to the Most High and do not belong unto us. And we're not to try and go into the deep, secret things like trying to get into like the whole space stuff and like I don't fucking know, like different matter, like antimatter, if that stuff is even real. But get into stuff like that, it's unnecessary. Trying to get into like different, new atomic stuff. Let me see if antimatter is even real. Yeah, okay, it is real. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere, but I see it a lot in games. But I'll get into that, and like different stuff about stars and solar systems, right? Unlearn those who were without the guides of pupil teachers, right? And as I said before, my teachers are the elders in Apostles' Great Millstone. That's how I learned everything. As I said before, I got a lot. One from the camp that I was with, and also I got a lot from standing by the elders, other brothers out there in New York City. I'll go out there every week with my little notepad, and I would just be scribbling away and stuff. Just try to be serious and just like write everything down, and it helped me a lot. I still have those notebooks. I think I filled like a good 2 or 3 of them up with notes. Verse 2, for when unrighteous men thought to oppress the whole nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from the holy providence, holy nation, right, Israel, right, because the Hamites, were pretty much shut up in their houses, pretty much prisoners of darkness, because the Lord brought in, the thick darkness upon them. That was one of the plagues. And they were in fear, they were indignant, they were in fear because of the thick darkness, fed without chains because they were afraid. It may be the same as, okay, it may not be, damn it. So yeah, it may not be on the same level as here in America, like the same thing he did exactly with like how it was so dark, because like you read in here, like you couldn't even like have like a candle on. It was so dark. But in America, there will be blackouts and powder outages, having its own form of darkness, right? And these people, when they're in the blackouts, it's going to be similar to them. They're going to be prisoners of darkness and fettered with the bonds of a long night. So they're going to be in the dark, and they're going to pretty much be prisoners of their own homes. Especially because these people, they don't research anything, and they don't know how to do anything. And you also have that whole, I'm a strong, independent, what, and they're like, I don't need no dude around. So when these things come around, man, you ain't got no man in the house that can do this stuff for you or help you do this stuff and help you figure it out. Shit, you're gonna be on your own, man. Later exiled from the eternal providence, pretty much. No hope of mercy. Right? The rest I'm not really gonna get into. This is what I was talking about here, South America. Oh wow. No power of the fire might give them light, and neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to light in that horrible night. So it was so dark in Egypt, the stars couldn't even light it up. But you had no power of the fire. It was like you couldn't light a candle, that it wasn't happening. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Actually, we're going to go back to the article, see if there's anything else I want to get into. If I don't find anything, then I'll just close up. Alright, so Alejandra Rodriguez, waitress in the capital, told AFP News restaurant switched on the generator. She said that the worst thing about the blackout was uncertainty about when the power would be flipped back on, right? The same fear is going to come over here as well. We cannot work, we cannot clean ourselves at bathrooms have run out of water, we cannot attend to people, Rodriguez said. Yep, that too. So as I said before, when that comes over here to the States, people gonna be fucked up. When blackouts in Buenos Aires are not uncommon. 7 years ago, a massive electric failure left millions in the dark for days, and an unannounced blackout is startling. It usually causes mass confusion citywide. In addition, Argentina has been suffering dangerous heat waves. Temperatures in Buenos Aires topped 37 degrees Celsius, 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday, during the blackout, at the years of insufficient power grid development, this is not it's unexpected in the third world country. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty short article. So yeah, we people have it in for you. You know, you're pretty doomed here. All right, it's a video here. Give me. Never mind, no video. Although 1 out of 5 show.